Will the Senate come to order? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Senator Aquino. Senator Awa.
Excused.
Senator Chang. Senator DeCoit. Senator DeCourt. Senator Dela Cruz. Senator Elefante.
Here.
Senator Favela. Senator Fukunaga. Senator Gabbard. Senator Hashimoto. Senator Ihara.
Present.
Senator Inoue.
Present.
Senator Kanuha. Senator Keoho Kalole.
Ill.
Senator Kidani. Senator Kim. Senator Lee. Senator McKelvey. Senator Moriwaki.
Present.
Senator Rhodes. Senator Richards.
Here.
Senator San Buenaventura. Senator Wakai. Mr. President,
Present.
24 present, 1 excused.
Thank you. The chair has read the journal of the preceding day and approves the same. Before moving to introductions, I need to leave and will also be absent tomorrow. Normally, Senator Kidani, the Vice President, would succeed me here on the rostrum, but she's also in charge of Education Week and has put so much work into all of the people we're honoring, and you can't do that from the rostrum. So I'm going to ask Senator Ihara to please come forward to preside over the meeting after I call the recess to get us back into order so that Senator Kidani can do the great job of recognizing all the wonderful educators, not just here, but in our full gallery. And again, we'll allow her to do that tomorrow, as Senator Ihara will preside tomorrow as well. If there are no objections, short recess.
Will the Senate please come to order? Are there any introductions this morning? Senator McKelvey.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I have students and educators from 2 schools in my district here for the Student Showcase. I'd first like to recognize Lahaina Intermediate. Please stand and be recognized when I call your name out. There they are, everybody from Lahaina side. We have Lori Koyama, Sofia Cartagena, Marjorie Carrillo, Brielle Ramo, Cami Yatsusaki, Chrysalyn Solano, and Travis Utrulio. Please stand up, be recognized, and aloha and welcome to your state senate. And then, Mr. President, we also have students from Kihei Public Charter School that are joining us today. However, I believe they're with our colleagues on the House side. So if I may later to submit their names to the clerk for inclusion in the journal.
So ordered.
Thank you very much.
Senator DeCoit.
Thank you, Mr. President. I am also too pleased to have some schools from my district here at the State Senate and at the Capitol. I'm pleased to welcome a few schools who are here in the gallery for the Student Showcase on the 4th floor. From Upcountry Maui, we have students and chaperones from Pukalani Elementary School. If they can please rise to be recognized. Mr. President, we also have students from Lanai. We have students along with their principal, vice principal, and chaperones from Lanai High and Elementary School. Could you also please, everyone please rise to be recognized. Last but not least, Molokai, Mr. President, we also have a group from Molokai that is here. Could the student and chaperones from Kanakakai Elementary School please rise to be recognized as well? Welcome to your Hawaii State Senate, and Mr. President, if I could have their names inserted into the journal. Thank you.
Any other introductions? Senator Inoue.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Big Island is well represented here today, and I am so pleased that we also have not only the lower education portion, but we do have the higher education of our students on the Big Island. And at this time, it's seated in the gallery this morning are students from the University of Hawaii at Hilo's Daniel K. Inouye College of Pharmacy, and you can recognize them with their white. And you students on the lower level, you can consider going and attending our Hilo Pharmacy School. But they are here as part of Student Advocacy Day in conjunction with Education Week. And as I call your names, some of you are rising, but the rest of you can sit, or I want to make sure that you're recognized because you've come a long way after graduating from the lower education. We're so proud of you. But if I'll call your names, please rise, but hold your applause, everyone, until the end of the introduction. And our distinguished students are, and if you're all standing, you can wave, Nanea Lam, Daniel Yi, Andrew Jones, J. Libao, Puala Oliveira Munoz, Ronel Quibal, Kristen Casal, Alisa Joy Fulinara, Yern Florendo, Kamahao Kini Lopez, Sierra Fujimoto, Stephanie Seip, Cherise Villanueva, Zachary James Corpaz, Jadel Tapang, and we'd like to also introduce the School of Pharmacists Dean, and we welcome her here as well, Dr. Ray Matsumoto and Dr. Corey Sanders of the Hawaii Pharmacist Association, who helped coordinate this visit, and also on behalf of Senator Kim, who is in charge of the higher education, she also sends her greetings to you in attending your visit here as well. Welcome to the Senate, and please give our Hilo Pharmacy students, but I also understand they're from neighbor islands as well, a warm round of applause. Mr. President, I'd like to continue my introduction. Visiting from the Hilo district are the following students, and you can rise still and continue to stay risen until the rest of your schools are introduced. Hilo Intermediate Spartans, the principal, Travis Toriano. Students, Kiana Sampson, Temple Conrad, Laura Manarpak. You can continue to rise. Let's finish Hilo. We're very active today. Waikea Intermediate Titans, Principal Lisa Souza, students Aria Grace and Myra Lee. Hilo High Vikings, students Malakai Keavi Correa, Sunita Sipigan, and Keone Randolph as well. Welcome to the Senate, and we're so pleased that you've come a long way. Aloha, welcome to the Senate again. Round of applause, everyone.
Here. So Senator DeCourt and Senator DeCourt.
Mr. President, I am very honored to acknowledge here today. I have 4 schools coming all the way from the Waianae coast. So we have, first and foremost, we have Waianae Elementary School Principal Sheldon Kono, if you can please rise. And then also from Waianae High School Marine Science Learning Center, we have Miss Dana Happy, Mr. Tyson Arasato, we have students Hiram Tom, Jazra Oliveria Nunez, Meijin Wakine Kona Kahana Nui. Then we have Kamaile Academy, Dr. Melissa Shimanuki, Dr. Jamie Cruz, student Juliana Cruz. And then we have Nanakuli High and Intermediate School Robotics Team led by Mr. Richard Enright, Mr. David Kaniaupio, students Davin Melkor, Jalen Pablo, Erickson Fugencio, And last and certainly not least, we have an amazing Nanakuli Waianae Complex Area Superintendent, Disa Hagi. If you could all stand, and before you, well, to end my introduction, Nanakuli High, if we can give a huge shout out to our Hawks, baby. Yeah, yo. Mr. President, permission to enter their names into the journal.
So ordered. Senator Kanuha.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have a few schools from Kona, one school from Kona, one school from Ka'u, but we'll start first from Kailua Kona. We have Kahakai Elementary School in the audience. Students and teachers, can you please stand and be recognized? And again, we acknowledged them the last time they were here, my alma mater. Thank you for being here. We also have students and educators and administrators from Ka'u High and Pahala Elementary in the audience. Please wave and be recognized. There you go. And Mr. President, on behalf of the president from Kauai, if we do have in the audience educators, administrators, and students from Koloa Elementary, could you please stand and be recognized? And also from Kapa'a Elementary, can you, oh sorry, Kapa'a High, can you please stand and be recognized? I know you're here. And Mr. President, I do have the names of everybody in attendance that were here. May I please enter them into the journal?
So ordered. Senator Gabbard.
Hello, Mike Hako. Go West Side. Today I am proud to welcome some special guests from Honouliuli Middle School, a school that plays a huge role in shaping the future of our keiki in my district. And if you will please stand when I say your name and remain standing. With us in the gallery, we've got Principal Todd Fujimori, Student Activities Coordinator Gay Young, and Counselor Evie Joy Chan, along with 6 incredible students: Milana Sabal, Max Huang, Sophia Silverman, Diesel Rankal, Annalyn Gulieb, and Isabel Closa. These students represent the heart of Honouliuli Middle, stepping up as future leaders in their school and community. So let's show them some aloha. And mahalo to them for their dedication in learning, leadership, and making Hawaii proud. And if you would please enter their names into the journal, I would appreciate it. Thank you. Mahalo.
Yeah. So ordered. Senator Sanben Ventura.
Thank you, Mr. President. And from the most eastern part of the state, I am proud to introduce from Keau High School Cougars, Lilinoy Lee, Isaac Padilla, and those who have escorted them. I thought I saw Chris Holt too. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Thank you. And we also have our charter school, Kekula o Navahi o Kalani o Pu'u students. They're all in maroon way up there. Hawai'i o Ula Makaimoku, Lavena Toribio Palekapu Wilson. Please thank you and welcome to the Senate. And also we have from Pahoa High and Intermediate, Kim Williamson, our principal. Please stand to be recognized and welcome to the Senate. Your names enter into the journal. Thank you.
So ordered. Senator Kim.
Thank you, Mr. President. We certainly have a full house today. It's great to see so many of our young people here visiting with us. Mr. President, I do have 2 groups to introduce that are here today, participating in the student showcase. And I will call your names, so please remain standing, and please hold your applause until I've read all their names. Our first group are 8th graders from Kalihi, where I grew up, Dole Middle School. We have Kalani Milne. We have, are you here? Where is Kalani there? Raise or, yes. We have Zanale To'o, Brooklyn, the Kilug, Norbert Tevetz, Camille Doroni Wong, and Ayana Kabatni. Thank you for Dole Middle School. Please welcome to your state senate. Can we have a round of applause for them? And the Vice Principal, Cindy Ching, is also accompanying them today. Thank you, Cindy, so much.
Senator Wakai?
Next, Mr. President, I
sorry.
have a group of 7th graders from Moana Loa Middle School, where Moana Loa is where I now reside. And so I want to also thank them. They presented me with a kalo plant that I have in my office and a thoughtful gift bag. So we have Karen DeBrum. Karen, I can't see from here, but I know you're up there. We have Ian Hay, Pono Meyer, so there they are, Ashton Reed, Kylie Yee, and Justin Shu. Also accompanying them as their teachers, we have Shanning Gulatira and Sherry Gatasta and Jennifer Provencio. Thank you all. Welcome to your state senate.
Senator Wakai?
Mr. President, in the Senate chambers, we are so lucky to be being graced by another senator. I'd like to welcome U.S. Senator Mazie Hirono in our gallery. And she's joined by Superintendent Keith Hayashi.
Welcome, Senator. Senator Keoko Kolo. Go ahead.
Mr. President.
Who was next? Senator Inouye.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'll be remiss, and I did actually miss quite a few of our students from the east side, and their names I did read were the ones that visited my personal office. However, I did have a chance to visit their booths. So all of those that I haven't recognized earlier, will you all stand up? The Vikings, Hilo High School, the Titans, Waikea Intermediate, and Hilo Intermediate. Will you all rise together? Thank you so much for being here as well.
Senator Aquino.
Thank you, Senate President. In the gallery, we have some students and admin from Waipahu Elementary School. So I'd like to recognize Principal Aaron Tominaga, and Mrs. Matsubayashi, as well as all the students. Could you please rise to be recognized by the State Senate, please? Okay, welcome to the Senate. In addition, I'm not sure if they're here, but we have Hawaii Tech Academy, as well as their students, as well as their administrators. If they are here, if they can stand and be recognized. Thank you very much, Senate President.
Senator Favela.
I see Lewin beat me to the punch, so I figured I was going to save the best for last, but I guess I'm going to save the best for second last. Anyway, thank you, Senate President. Today we are honored to have two outstanding students from the awesome school of James Campbell High School, Go Sabres, Natalie Watts, Emily Luce, who are today present their school student showcase. Natalie is the lead ambassador for Campbell High School STEM Academy. Emily, who is just recently admitted to one of the Ivy schools in the form of Academy of Creative Media. These two pioneers have taken the opportunity to advocate for Campbell, the vision and created future leaders able to contribute to the global society through their academic pathway systems. With them is one very good looking and one very pretty person, Barry McCarkle, and teacher Vanessa Sanchez, and from the Freshman Success Academy. Can you guys please rise while Barry's already standing? Welcome to your state capitol. I just noticed we have a representative from Ed Case's office, Nestor Garcia. Can you stand up and be recognized? My brother. Thank you, Senate President.
Senator Aquino, your
Thank
Go ahead.
you, Senate President, and thank you everyone for your indulgence. We do also have our Pearl City Waipahu Complex Area Superintendent, Mr. Richard Fajardo, in attendance as well. If you could please rise to be recognized. Welcome to the State Senate. Mahalo.
Senator Richards.
Thank you, Mr. President. I am pleased to welcome the Kohala Middle School Young Innovators Program. Please stand and be recognized. I have their names, and I request they be inserted into the journal.
So ordered. Senator Hashimoto.
Thank you, Mr. President. We have some students from Central Maui, from Lihikai Elementary School, led by their principal, Barbara O'Ura Tavares, who actually used to be my high school vice principal. So welcome to your State Senate. Can you stand up and wave for all the students and teachers from Lihikai Elementary School? I also wanted to recognize our two complex area superintendents from Central Maui and all of Maui and Maui County. We have Kaz Lori Yatsushiro and Kaz Rebecca Winky. Please rise. And Mr. President, may I ask that the names of the students be entered into the journal?
So ordered. Senator Lee.
Thank you, Mr. President. Joining us in the gallery somewhere are two schools I had the great opportunity to meet with this morning, and there may be others that I'm not aware of because I can't see behind me, but on behalf of Senator Keoho Kolole and myself from the windward side, I'd like to introduce Principal Allison Doherty and the students from Kailua Elementary School. Please stand and be recognized, and welcome to the Senate. And also from Enchanted Lake Elementary School, Enchanted Lake Intermediate School, Principal Noel Richardson and students. Thank you, Mr. President.
Senator Dela Cruz.
Thank you, Mr. President. Participating in the student showcase from Milani Middle School, we have students Harley Villa, Julia Mitchell, Dominic Haney, Tyson Shinsato, Macy Oshita, Gabriel Pasqua, and teachers Aaron Ishikawa, Michael Diggs, and Vice Principal Jeffrey Hortzman and Principal Shannon Tamashiro. If we can recognize them. And from Lelahua High School, we have students Kaimana Martinez, Sydney Lutao, Addison Perna, cybersecurity teacher Brent Yamagata, and Principal Jason Nakamoto. Thank you, Mr. President.
Any other introductions? Senator Kidani.
Thank you, Mr. President. It's so wonderful to see all of our students here in the gallery this morning. As we continue our fourth day into this year's Education Week program each year, our Hawaii State Department of Education solicits nomination for classroom educators to be honored as Complex Area Teachers of the Year. One teacher is selected by a committee from each of the DOE school complex areas and one from public charter school campuses. Today, we get the opportunity to recognize these specific individuals. Due to the number of awardees today, I ask that you please hold your applause until all awardees are recognized. On behalf of the senator from District 10, I have the tremendous honor of recognizing 3 of our dedicated educators who are constituents of his district. Joining us today is Robin Barros, Charter School Teacher of the Year. Robin is an artist committed to uniting the community through and examining the relationship that binds communities to the Aina, teaching and designing a nature-based art curriculum and sculpture course, multimedia electives, and interdisciplinary sustainability classes, overseeing roles such as yearbook coordinator, faculty representative for HSTA, and school leadership team. Mahalo, Robin. You may be seated. I now yield the floor to the senator from District 22.
Mahalo to the Senate Vice President. It is my pleasure to introduce my constituent, Leeward District's Nanakuli Waianae Complex Area Teacher of the Year, Tanel Clark. Tanel here on the Senate, oh, sorry. Here on the Senate chamber floor, you may stand to be recognized, which you already have. Okay, Tanel is a homegrown educator that has dedicated the last 5 years to 4th and 5th grade students at Waianae Elementary School. She coordinated quarterly career days and student-led career fairs, ensuring exposure to various careers and trade pathways. Beyond this initiative, Tanel has also served as a teacher candidate, mentor, and 5th grade level chair. Congratulations, Tanel, and continue to do as your school motto says, keep swimming. Please be seated. And I now yield the floor to the senator from District 2.
Thank you. Mahalo to the Senate Minority Floor Leader. I'm honored to recognize my constituent, Hawaii District's Ka'uke'aupahua Complex Teacher of the Year, Leah Gauker, who is with us today. Please stand to be recognized. So Leah Gauker is a 7th and 11th grade social studies teacher at her alma mater, Pahoa High-End Intermediate School in Puna, Hawaii. She's a grassroots community activist and has spent the last 2 decades working with many local nonprofit organizations and governmental entities. You see her all over Puna. So since 2022, Leah has worked in a second position at PHIS running Aha Lamaku O'ia'o, an Aina project-based leadership program for high school students. Leah is dedicated to bettering her community through social, environmental, political, and economic justice for the Kanaka Maoli. Mahalo, Leah. You may be seated. Although unable to join us today, the next honoree for my district is also constituent, Jonathan Peralta of the Hilo Waikea Complex Areas Teacher of the Year. He started working in education in 2008 as an educational assistant and substitute teacher. Jonathan's first teaching job was in 2010-2011 school year at Hilo High School, his alma mater. Most of his career has been at Waikea Intermediate School, and it has been the intermediate school where he was able to grow and excel as an educator. Jonathan also developed and expanded the National History Day program. Congratulations and mahalo for your contributions wherever you are to education. I now yield the floor to the Senate Majority Leader, Senator Kanuha.
Mahalo to the senator from District 2. I would like to take a moment to recognize West Hawaii's District Honoka'a Kealakea Kohala Kona Waina Complex Area Teacher of the Year, Carla Viviana Martinez. Please stand to be recognized. Carla Viviana Martinez is an English language learner coordinator and teacher at Kona Waina High School. She has taught in the Kona Waina Complex area since 2014, beginning her career as a Teach for America Corps member. Using her professional training and life experience, she leads a community-wide effort to support multilingual learners. Her advocacy has resulted in statewide legal protections for immigrant children, a parent engagement network for South Kona's multilingual families, and a multilingual empowerment center at her school. Absolutely amazing. Congratulations, Carla. We really appreciate you being here. I now yield the floor to the senator from District 6.
Thank you very much, Senator from the Big Island, our majority leader. I'm proud to introduce the next awardee who lives in my district, Jesse O'Neill Press. Could you please stand to be recognized? Jessie is Maui District's Baldwin Kekolike Kulanihakoi Maui Complex Area Teacher of the Year, and who's here with us today. She is a curriculum coordinator at Kihei Elementary School in Kihei, Maui, with over 16 years of education experience. She's been a dedicated teacher, mentor, and active member of the Kihei community. She's also involved in community organizations like Island Aquatics and Grow Some Good. Throughout her career, she has focused on literacy, arts integration, place-based learning, and aquatics. Her notable contributions include rebuilding the school library, creating the school garden, establishing the electives department, and working with alumni and cultural practitioners to develop a new school OLI. She is passionate about fostering engaging educational experiences that empower students to become lifelong learners. Aloha and congratulations again. You may be seated. Also, Mr. President and members, while unable to join us today, I would also like to recognize Jamie Kumaiva Palakiko, Maui District's Hana Lahaina Luna Lanai Molokai Complex Area Teacher of the Year. She is an esteemed educator at Lahaina Luna High School, teaching Hawaiian language, hula, Hawaiian history, and participation in democracy classes. She has enriched her school's cultural and academic environment by leading celebrations like La Ku'ukokoa, Ho'olaulea, and the David Malo Day. She uses education and culture to utilize innovative approaches to cultivate high-quality environments of teaching and learning where students can thrive. Mahalo and congratulations, Kumaiva, back in Lahaina side. And now I'd like to yield the floor to the senator from District 24.
Mahalo to the senator from Lahaina. I have the honor of recognizing Lauren Collier, Windward District's Castle Kahuku Complex Teacher of the Year. While unable to join us today, Lauren Collier has been a special education teacher for the past 12 years, with 7 of those years spent at Kaneohe Elementary School, where she serves as the special education department head. In this role, she tirelessly advocates not only for individuals with disabilities, but for all students to receive high-quality academic instruction and resources. Lauren's leadership and expertise extend beyond her classroom as she collaborates with colleagues, school leaders, and decision makers to elevate the educational experience for students with disabilities. Ho'omaikai, Lauren. I now yield the floor to the senator from Wahiawa.
Thank you. While not present with us today, I'm happy to recognize 2 awardees who are constituents in my district. In Kablei Central District's Lelahua Milalani Wailua Complex Teacher of the Year, and Erin Takamura Lu'u, Leeward District's Aiea Moanalua Radford Complex Teacher of the Year. Ian has been the band director for Wailua High and Intermediate School for 15 years. He started the program with only 15 students, which has now flourished to 200. Currently, almost half the school's population is enrolled in band. During his time at Wailua High and Intermediate School, Ian was honored and grateful to many numerous awards, including OC16's Outstanding Educator Award in 2011, the 2012 Team Excellence Award for Merit for Central District, and 2013 Lex Brody Thank You Very Much Award, Wailua Bulldog Strong Award, and the 2024 College of Education Teacher Hero Certificate. Ian has also recently started the first Lion Dance team in the DOE. The next honoree is Erin Takamura Lu'u, who was unable to join us today. Erin is a first grade teacher whose approach for education focuses on meeting students where they are academically and emotionally positioned. By fostering a strong sense of classroom community, she encourages her students to embrace their full potential. She also created an innovative hero class, which inspires students to unleash their inner hero. The exercise reminds students that nothing is impossible and empowers them to adopt a hero's mindset, make good choices, reflect on their actions, and pursue excellence. Congratulations to Ian and Erin. Mahalo. I now yield the floor back to the Senator from Mililani. I guess Eva.
Amen. Mahalo, Senator representing District 17. Although all those unable to join us today, I'm proudly recognizing Kim Verdazzo, who lives in my district as the Leeward District Campbell Kapolei Complex Teacher of the Year. Kim began her teaching in 9th grade ELA in 2012 at James Campbell High School. She held plenty of roles on campus. Her greatest professional accomplishments was earning her National Board Certificate in ELA. As an academic coordinator, she worked with the community stakeholders and provided students with opportunities to explore their post-secondary options. Mahalo, Kim. I now yield the floor to Senate Representative from Kailua and Waimanalo.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much to the Senator from Ewa Beach. Happy to recognize today Nicola Eha from our side of the island, this year's Windward District Kailua Kalaheo Complex Area Teacher of the Year. Unfortunately, she's not able to join us today. But Nicole teaches 7th and 8th grade STEM at Kailua Intermediate School, exemplifying dedication to fostering innovation and collaboration with her students. As the director of Kailua Intermediate's esports team and drones club, she has transformed traditional educational models by integrating cutting-edge technology and activities into her curriculum. I just gotta say, that sounds amazing. I actually wish I could be back in school right now. She's also forged partnerships with public and private schools to advance drone racing and has seamlessly incorporated artificial intelligence into the context of her lessons. Nicole's leadership in developing the school's esports program from the ground up has provided her students with new opportunities to participate in team sports and explore pathways for future esports scholarships. Congratulations to Nicole. I now yield the floor back to the senator from District 18.
Mahalo, Senators. Although unable to attend today's floor session, I would like to recognize two additional awardees on behalf of Senator Ihara for their accomplishments. Jennifer Sato has been awarded Kaimaki McKinley Roosevelt Complex Area Teacher of the Year, and Sherry Ten awarded as Leeward District's Pearl City Waipahu Complex Area Teacher of the Year. Jennifer Sato has been an exemplary educator, serving as an academic coach and student council advisor at Kuhio Elementary School, supporting students from preschool through 5th grade. Earning a bachelor's degree in elementary education and a master's degree in curriculum studies from the University of Hawaii at Manoa, she has utilized her passion and drive of learning to motivate our students. Sherry Ten has dedicated her educational career at Waipahu High School, where she began as a student teacher under Mr. Stephen Nakano in 2000. Immediately after, she was hired as a biology teacher and has since taught integrated science, biology, chemistry, and AP environmental science. Over the years, she transitioned from the science department into career and technical education, where she now serves as a natural resources agriculture teacher. In addition to teaching, Sherry serves as the co-director of the Academy of Natural Resources. This position has allowed her to listen and elevate the voices of our Academy students and industry partners, shaping our Academy to better align with their needs and aspirations. Congratulations, and thank you to all our complex area teachers for your passion, dedication, and tireless efforts. These dedicated educators inspire, nurture, and guide our keiki, shaping their future one lesson at a time. I would also like to take a moment to recognize Superintendent Keith Hayashi and Chief of Staff Camille Masutomi, along with Stacy Kunihisa. I'm not sure if they're here. Stacy is the Executive Director of the DOE's Leadership Institute for supporting Education Week. Thank you both, all of you. Senate President, colleagues, as you could hear throughout our Capitol hallways this morning, The Department of Education and Hawaii Public Charter School Commission schools are featured in a student showcase on the fourth floor lanai, highlighting the amazing work our students are achieving in Hawaii's public schools. Over 120 students from 36 public and charter schools participated, representing 14 complex areas. Their projects reflect the dedication and commitment of our educators to preparing our students to become successful and contributing members of our community. Senate President, may I request that the students and teachers' names participating in today's student showcase be entered into the Senate Journal. Mahalo, I now yield the floor.
So ordered. Thank you, Senator Kidani. To members and guests, the Senate has only a few more minutes of business today to take care of, and if there are no objections from the members, we will finish the rest of the agenda, then adjourn to meet our honored guests and take photos with them and their family after we adjourn. Madam Clerk.
Governor's Message Number 7 transmits the report and recommendations of the Commission on Salaries to the 2025 Legislature.
File.
Beginning on page 2, Standing Committee Report Numbers 1178 to 1207 for adoption.
Senator Wakai.
Mr. President, I move for the adoption of Standing Committee Reports Numbers 1178 to 1207.
Senator Descartes.
Mr. President, I second the motion.
It has been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Any objections? If not, the motion is carried.
On page 6, Standing Committee Report Numbers 1208 and 1209 for one-day notice.
So ordered.
Referrals and re-referrals.
Referrals and referrals are made in accordance with the supplemental orders of the day that may be filed later today.
No further business, Mr. President.
Are there any announcements today? Senator McKelvey.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I rise to request a waiver of the public notice requirement pursuant to our Senate Rule 21 to hold a hearing on SR 215, SCR 239, and SCR 44. Your committee is requesting this waiver to meet the first lateral deadline for Senate resolutions.
Pursuant to Senate President Kochi's approval of your request yesterday, the waiver is granted.
Thank you so much. Your Committee on Government Operations will hold a public hearing on said resolutions SR 215, SCR 239, and SCR 44 this afternoon, Thursday, March 20th at 3 p.m. in conference room 225, and this notice was filed with the clerk's office this morning.
Thank you. Are there any further announcements?
Mr. President?
Yeah, Senator Richards.
Late introduction, I've been made aware that a charter school in my district from Waimea, Kanu Okaina, is attending the event today, and I don't know if they're still in the chambers, but I'd like to ask that their names be entered into the journal.
So ordered. Senator Descartes.
Mr. President, permission for a late introduction. I would like to introduce, I believe they're still here in the gallery, friends and family of Taneo Clark, who is here to celebrate her, honor her, as well as those of us here in the Hawaii State Senate. So if you're here, please rise. There you are. Please stand to be recognized. And Senate President, permission to enter their names into the journal.
Thank you. Senator Kanuha.
May I be allowed a late introduction?
Proceed.
I also found out that we have a couple complex area superintendents that I forgot to mention from the Ka'u Kea'au is Stacy Bello. Stacy, can you please stand? And Pahoa complex area. And we also have from the west, from district, there's so many different complexes within this one. Honoka, Kealakahe, Kohala, Konawaina complex area superintendent, Jeanette Snelling. Can you please stand and be recognized? Thank you, Mr. President.
Are there
Mr. President,
Senator Mori?
late introduction of the principal from Washington Middle School, Michael Harano, and 5 students, and these are the STEM winners who will represent us in Washington this summer. Please stand. And 6 students. 6 students, and may I have their names entered into the journal, please? Thank you.
So ordered. If there are no further introductions, the chair has one. The filing deadline to file standing committee reports on House bills that need to pass second reading and move laterally to the final Senate committee is 12 midnight this evening. Are there any further announcements? If not, Senator Wakai.
Mr. President, I move that the Senate stand adjourned until 11:30 a.m. tomorrow.
Senator Court.
Mr. President, I second the motion.
It has been moved and seconded. If there are no objections from the members, the Senate will stand adjourned until 11:30 a.m. tomorrow.